Hello? Alright, this looks to be working fine. And now my other screen. Let's see. Alright, let's put this as a background music. Hello, Car! Barely made it. Gitty gitty seifu. Hello, welcome to the stream, Car. Today we will be streaming some sculpting of enemy. You had 30 seconds left. Oh yeah, true that. Sorry about that. I was looking for... Let's see, wait. Huh. Okay. Natixta, bienvenue dans le stream. It's fine, I kept talking rubbish at you. Je viens de finir mon live. Ah bah bienvenue. Ce soir je vais sculpter. I'm going to sculpt. Let's see. Wait. So I've created a new where is it? A new screen window capture. Here it is. Okay, let's put it there. Why is it all weird? Let's see. All right, that would do. That would do, I suppose. Sappei, hello, Mugen Sensei, welcome to the stream. Tonight is going to be a stream where I sculpt a new enemy for my indie game project Neon Tail. And whilst doing so, I'll probably talk about what the ideas and how, maybe even design live how he's going to behave, because I have no idea. What I have so far is a kind of a weird monster. So he's kind of a continuation of the sphere idea, you know. The soldiers and the small ones are kind of like... Wait, let me just... There we go. Wait, let me just... Oop. Volume mixer. There we go. And... yeah, so those... They have some very round tentacle and very round shapes, right? And I was thinking the more enemies I'll create, the more they will look aggressive and have pointier shapes, more angular ones, and that's one of the results. I'm not really sure about its overall skeleton, let's say. Maybe I should make a long tail going that way here. I don't know yet. So, because I kind of have to design how he's going to be played against as I'm sculpting. I don't have time to create a concept art. Usually that's the work of the concept artist. The concept artist is the one who is going to kind of put out a feel and think about all the design concerns right while he draw the first iteration of any monsters. I see. Curious about the missing long arm leg though. What happened? Oh, it's just that I just let me fix that now. Okay, so do the same for this. I'll duplicate and then mirror here. Oh wait, yeah. Subtool, delete the lower resolution and go to deformation and mirror. There we go. Then I can merge this subtool to the one below, which is this one. Yes, merge down. Okay, so now whenever I modify this guy, it's going to modify the other. Now that I think about it, the positioning of those eyes is a bit it could be confused. It could be thought to be something else. Oh well, he also has those on top, so I think it's fine. It's going to triangulate the shape and not become some Teten. Accidental Teten. Anyway. Yeah, alright. Those arms, let's see. Alright, let me just... I suppose I should... what should I do? I think I'm going to keep those separated, but also have them mirrored, so I would work on both sides at the same time. Let's see, geometry, delete lower. I'm going to do that for all of them actually, so I'm not going to waste time. Duplicate, and duplicate, geometry, delete lower, subtool, delete lower, there we go, and mirror. Yep, that works. Okay, this guy, mirror. That's kind of a. I should put some. I should put some hotkeys for those. I never bothered because I usually just do that once. So deformation and mirror. There we go. Okay. There we go. So his idea, I named him Sorad Elite, and I think he's going to have some claws or maybe some appendage, which allows him to kind of bash you. Wait, let me put some perspective here. Let me try some other. There we go, something like that. Bash me, senpai. Yep. Yeah, there we go. I think this one's good to see all the sculpting here. And having tentacles as a foot, I could go back and have the same as this, but smaller. But that would very much feel like another version of the soldier. So I was thinking just have tentacles because they are tentacly anyway to begin with, and I kind of I kind of want them to distance themselves from each other. The thing is, yeah, I don't really know what abilities I would give him. Maybe he would shoot. I haven't used the sphere in the middle yet for any of the opponents right now. Maybe he would. This guy is going to have a couple of attacks. He's not going to only have claws attacks or swipes. And I'm thinking also having a scorpion tail. Maybe I'm going to do that too. I don't know. Let's see. First, we have to merge all those bad boys. Merge down. It's been a while. It's been a while. I remember last time I did that on stream. It was quite fun. I did the horny butt. Wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm good. It was a fun stream. I had fun. Too bad that I think it was because I used the Zelda music behind. It immediately got taken down by Twitch. Although right now I have all the rights of the Neon Tail OST, so I think it's fine to have that music as the background. Oh well. Let's see. All right, let's just add a little tail to this guy. I think. Let's see. I'll take this and duplicate it. Wait, you don't have the whole screen, right? Let me see. Oh, up and up and up. Ah, wait, did I change the... There we go. Hashtag hornybutt, you had to be there, man, yes. Especially since the video has been taken down. This memory will only live. Whatever happened that stream will only live now in our memories. Yep, that was a funny stream. And I remember I started sculpting right there and then. It's not like this one where I started sculpting this morning. So you already see the thing, but you saw the whole thing, right? Memento Mori, yes, exactly. Okay, let's see. I'll take this guy and duplicate it, and then disable perspective and pull it there. There we go. And have its tail doing something like that. Let's see, do I have mirror? Yes. Let's switch to the move brush. Press it down a little, squeeze it like a lemon. And do a little snake hook. Woo! Something like that, maybe? I don't know, what do you think? Does this guy need another appendage? I'm not sure, actually. He's already quite long. Maybe he needs a tentacle. A big tentacle at the behind. Because right now this looks like hard shell. This looks like a hybrid of hard and soft shell, kind of like a crab, maybe. I don't know. The spikes make it looks hard, but everything beneath makes it look soft. I'm not really sure about this one. I'm not really sure about anything, actually. Huh. Crab mutant. Everything's going to become a crab, said the the Game Grumps. Gum Grump. Eventually. That was some culture moment, actually. I didn't know that there was a name for that, and a whole a whole thing about everything, a whole evolution theory that everything becomes a crab eventually. Evolves into a crab. That's interesting. Maybe even humans one day will look like a crab. Let's see. I don't think the tail is a bad idea. Okay, so let's stop for a while now. This guy is going to... How does it move? I think he's going to wiggle here and then, but then he could potentially like lift up his body and look down. So I think this is going to be soft no matter what. So you can like fold it like that, and this part is going to be. I think I'm going to remove those things. No, I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to make it. Oh, you know what? I think I have a very easy solution here. Let's duplicate this guy. Only keep the middle thing and go to geometry. Modify topology. Delete hidden. So we delete hidden. Not delete. Keep only the fangs. And just have the thing pops out of it. Let's see. How should I do that? Let's see. I think that's actually simple. I should just cut inside. Okay, I got it. Deformation, inflate. There's no inset. Well, I guess inflate will do. -2. There we go. No. What am I doing? +2. There we go. And then cut this guy down. Boop. Like that. There we go. I've got weird techniques. I don't know about other 3D artists, but that's how I usually create my clothings and stuff like that. I duplicate and I extrude, intrude. I actually don't. I'm actually curious how other people do. It's been my way of doing. I have my way of doing for everything. Especially now that I work at another company, I can see that my way of doing is quite unconventional usually. I don't know. I think it's. You might know that for a while, since you've been following me for a while. You might know that for me, no, maybe not, maybe not. But for me, the video game is like the best canvas in the world for anything creative, and I'm a huge creative nerd. And I think like this is the best canvas ever because you can have everything. You can have music, you can have storytelling, you can have 2D, 3D, you can have animations or not. Also, you can have interaction. So if you're a creative, hungry person like me, that's just the perfect thing. And the way I code also is sort of a creation for me. It's exactly that. I'm coding for the purpose of creating something. And it's just that it's very rational, mathematical. It's not the traditional way of art and creation as it is. But for me, that's awesome too. Make an enemy that's also a croissant. Yeah! Yeah, you're right. That's what we're lacking in any video game. Yeah, and that's also an awesome advertising. I think my next enemy is going to be a croissant. Il y a tellement de domaines créatifs dans le jeu vidéo. Oui, totalement d'accord. C'est le meilleur canvas pour le jeu vidéo. C'est juste génial pour si t'es créatif. Okay, we got those shark things on there. I'm going to extrude the side of it a little more. There's a huge performance lost here, but I'm going to. I'm not sure how to call that. Let's go to subtool, going here. Okay, I'm going to separate again the body with from the. Let's see. Okay, let me duplicate that guy. Let me just keep this guy and delete the rest. Where is it? Geometry. Yes. Okay. Delete hidden. Delete hidden. That's another crepe for me. I keep saying delete. I'm Franglishing the word. Franglishing. Alright, let's go back to subtool and grab the other guy here. I don't know why I like the red wax. Oh. I know all the ZBrush veterans are going to tell me, no, you should change the material. It doesn't look, but I don't know. I like the wax, waxy red. I don't know. I got used to it, I suppose. Let's see. Okay, I'll select this guy, invert, and delete hidden, not delete. And there we go. Now we have two fins. Wait. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Get this guy. And what I'm going to do, since we're not going to see anything beneath that, I'm going to cut everything beneath. So that whenever I merge later on, I'm not going to export a massive amount of polygons for no reason. Let's slice this guy. I forgot if the slice is the right one or the other. It's been a while since I last did any 3D. So, okay, let's see. Whoop. Let's see if I remember. Nope. That's not it. I think I just cut the... yeah, no, that's not it. Okay. Let's see. Select lasso slice. It's not slice, it's trim. I think it's trim. Trim curve. Yes. Okay, give it to me. There we go. And yeah, that's it, but the other way. Okay. Wait, no, the other way. Yes. Okay. Here. I'm keeping the thing that is beneath. Okay. Progress. Wait. Oh, okay. I cannot have it in. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't have to be symmetrical to be effective, because we're not seeing anything that is beneath, so we don't care. That will do, I suppose. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, quite the polygon number decrease here. All right, let's bring the tentacles back. And here we are. Boop, boop. This big tail going to make it thin and kind of like a Scorpio-like, maybe. I'm going to add some a lot of spikes on it. I think this guy is the one. I think he's the one who evolves from being a baby babu tentacle, soft-skinned tentacle, to spiky Zerg-like alien mutant, aggressive looking. Maybe. He's not that bad. He's still quite squishy tentacly. Minimum game requirement now, like 3060 minimum. Meanwhile, my game will run on an Amiga. Yes, I love Amiga. Although I didn't own an Amiga. I owned an Amstrad a very long time ago. I had an Amstrad and I had an awesome time with it. I played games like that. It's not going to ring a bell for anybody right now, I think. I'm old. Games like Target Renegade, Dark Fusion, Dash. There was that game with Spy Hunter. There was another game I love to play, Shinobi, of course, but this one is like classic. Yep, I'm obsessed with video games since very early. Makes sense that my whole life is around about video games anyway. Alright, let's push this guy, have a pointy tail. I think I'm going to harden a little. There we go. Make a little, make some little angles. Yeah, that will do. And how I'm going to connect this, I don't know. Huh. I mean, Neanderthal is not that. It's still a resource. I guess it runs on a quite old PC now. That's true. Wasn't the case when I first started the project. Wait. Okay. There we go. Push under the carpet. Push all the artifact under the carpet. There we go. Smooth that, whatever's visible. Make it look shiny and all, while having everything beneath a total mess. That's how you sculpt. And that's how you create movies and stuff. That's also true. Whatever is not on camera, it can be, who cares, right? I'll take a standard brush for this and I'll just do that. Maybe I need a lazy mouse. Oh, I already had a lazy mouse, it's just that it's not visible. Let's see, stroke, lazy mouse, lazy radius, give me 20, that will do. Alright, you can see the lazy mouse. That's a red rubber band over here. This allows me to create round curves. curves that are instead of having a shaky hand like that. If I do that, the line is still kind of straight. That's the usage of the lazy curve. Quite smart. Okay, let's see. I need to rebuild the mesh here. Remesh geometry, modify rate. Should delete lower first and then do a Dynamesh. Yeah, that works. No, wait. Resolution, higher resolution, please. Dynamesh. There we go. Way better. I was not born when Amiga was made. Yeah, I'm old. Although, wait. Maybe I wasn't neither. Amiga. Let's see. Yes, I was born. I was one. I was one. Alright. Yes, I'm old. But it's fine. Oh, wait. What did I do? I broke everything! It's fine. I'm a veteran. I know how to deal with things. There we go. Save as. Yes, save as before I lose my progress. There we go. What am I doing? Okay. Let's detail a little bit those arms of his, shall we? Let's see, I think it should have something more. Wait, do I have? No, I don't. Yep, there we go. So now both are. The mirror is working. Mirror's hotkey is M. If you ever wish to give ZBrush a try, you can ask me any question you want to. I'd be happy to answer. I guess I can just throw whatever knowledge I have during the stream. ZBrush is one of those software that has its own way of navigating. It is quite hard to learn at first because it doesn't resemble anything else. But once you get used to, scouting using ZBrush is way. For those of you who hates using buttons on the pen, the Wacom pen, ZBrush is really cool for that because you mainly just press the pen anywhere on the canvas that is not the mesh to rotate, and you press Alt to pan, and you press Alt and start panning and then release to zoom. It's kind of weird at first, but once you get used to it, it's quite fast and you don't need the button. And the problem with the button is the lack of precision. Once you have the pen on the surface, then you're quite precise, but using the button you kind of have to do that without touching the surface. It's very hard. It's very hard for me to do. But having the contact to the surface, everything is way more precise. So, yep, that's that. I see that you enjoy the fact that I'm. Ask anything you want. I'll be your teacher tonight. All right, let's see. Brushes. I mainly use. I don't have my own brushes. I have a couple of brushes. Wait, I do have a couple of brushes. Concrete. What is this? I don't even use them much. Oh, okay. So concrete is like a. Let's see. Wait, no, don't do that. Subdivide. Yeah, so concrete is just a. How do you call that? A stamp. A stroke, yeah. Where it adds a concrete surface. I think the texture here I'm using is a concrete one. That's why it's called concrete. What else do I have? Crack. Same idea. Pores. I think I'm just yeah, I'm creating pores. Yeah, I haven't used this one. I use it a lot. It's just a simple rivet. You can see on many of Neon Tails' outfit. Got that little thing here. You can just put it anywhere. It's dumb, but I like it. Let's see, V-shape. Also have that. And wrinkle. Yeah, this one is if you want to create wrinkles, this is pretty cool. But if you want to create a skin monster texture, this is also quite convenient. You can kind of create a interesting thing by overlaying over by doing what I just did many times. You can also give it a direction, and you can also reverse it like this way to create some sort of a vein. Yeah, that's cool. Hair tube. Yeah, this one is kind of complicated to use. I think I'll skip on this. This is a kernel rivet. Oh well. I'll show that another time, I suppose. It's just a big technological thing. Leather layers, wrinkles again. My friend Orb, who's an awesome 3D artist, also has some brush that you can get. He has some really cool brushes. I mainly use Orb cracks to create some clean cuts into the. Whenever I use it more for mechanical things than I do for organic things, but I use it a lot anyway. Let's see, extreme polish is pretty cool too, but it's more for creating rocks and stuff like that. Slashes, rubbles. I mean, you can check him out. Orb, it's a pretty cool guy. We were in the same class back then on the first 3D art school. It was a long time ago. Let's see. Yeah, but mainly whenever I sculpt, I just use Move. This one. Clay. This one. Just for quick sculpting. Standard for that type of thing. That's pretty much it. I use this sometimes also, and this also. I have no idea how they are called. It's DS and SD. DS, Dam Standard, and SD. SD is Slide. There we go. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's see. I think I want spikes. I pretty much want spikes and some weird muscle. I guess I'll use this. Some kind of. I'll decrease the intensity and start to draw some. Something, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't need anything here. I think I'll just draw some spikes on here. I don't want any spikes on this one. All right, let's see. That music has been following the whole game forever now. Okay, let's see. What do I need? I need Dynamesh, and in order for yeah, it's fine. All right, let's see. Okay, now I want to have mirror. Okay, that's there. Move, and I kind of want to spike it up. Let's see. Snake Hook would be cool. Depuis la première démo. Oui. Depuis la toute première démo, cette musique. Non. Il y avait une autre chanson. Avant ça. C'était un truc assez groovy. Principalement de la basse. Je sais plus c'était quoi. Mais j'avais pas vraiment les droits. Enfin, le gars m'avait laissé l'utiliser à un moment, mais vu qu'on n'a jamais rien signé, ni rien du tout, j'ai préféré le retirer au cas où. Voilà. Yeah, Netixta is saying from the first demo we had that music. She's kind of true, but yeah, it's quite old. But it wasn't this song. The very first one wasn't this song. But I don't have the rights because the guy said I could use it, but we never signed anything, so I'm not really into using it. So it's alright then, I suppose. Let's see. Some spikes like that. I think it's fine. Should I go spikes or should I really go like horns and teeth and because right now it's kind of like spikes that are protubering from the flesh. It's really crab. It's really crabby crab. Alright, yeah, I guess it's fine. As long as he's not piercing himself whenever he's I don't know, having his normal life. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. No, not this one. I think. Huh, this is a little bit awkward. The placement, because we have a regular, straight aligned spike, and here we kind of like have a weird alignment here. What did I do? Alright, I think it should be fine. Oh well. It's been a long time since I did any art, actually. Kind of missed that. Lately it's, yeah, I've been hard at my new job as an engineer, so all day I'm doing code, which is cool. I acquired a ton of skills doing Niantel. I didn't even know that. I wasn't sure I would fit as an engineer actually, but now I'm sure I do. I have the skills. I mean, I didn't doubt that I have the skills. I mean, I could create any game at that point myself, which is cool, but I wasn't sure I would be able to. Of course I can. It's just a matter of never having done that. You always doubt yourself when you've never done that, but when you know how to do, you're fine. You know the things that are required. All right, let's see. Spike this, spike that. Snake hook maybe. Yeah. No, that will do. I'm going to spike the hell out of this one, the last one. Let's see. Okay. I don't think there's enough spike on this one. Boop. Boop. It looks more like a plant more than it looks like spikes right now. Can we have an alien that's basically super stretchy and rubber bands itself close to you to attack? I'm thinking something humanoid, but more like a shadow blob slime that stands up or crouches like a gorilla while moving about. Huh, that's interesting. A blob? I suppose we could. Let me see. Actually, let me check on my old concept art of Niantel. Maybe I still have some of those. A very long time ago, when the game was not even a prototype, I think I drew some stuff. Let me see. Draft. Building? Nope. Draft? Nope. Hey, yeah. Intro storyboard. Ooh, that's old. NPCs. No, I don't think I have it anymore. I think I drew some. No, I don't have it anymore. Alright. That was way too long. way too long ago. Nope. There was an angel in Evangelion that basically swallowed the entire city. I'm thinking of that kind of entity. Oh, I don't know about that. I know this is sacrilege, but I've never watched Evangelion. Not because I didn't want to, I never had a chance. It never appeared in France on the television, and I guess I never had a chance to watch it properly. I have some missing stuff in my old school anime culture. There we go. Let's see. Snake hook. Whoop. Yeah, alright. I think that's enough for this one. I think he needs one here. It's kind of a triangle. I think it's fine because we got a couple of reproduction here, and I think this one is kind of balancing it out. This one is like lost alone, but I think it's not too bad. This happens in nature too. I think I should make it smaller though. Like it's yeah, that makes more sense. It's here. It's kind of like your own. I don't know if you do that whenever you're bored, when you're doing your needs, for instance, and you have nothing to read or watch. Like inspecting your own hairs or buttons and where their placement. It's a weird thing to do, I guess, but sometimes in your life you might have the time to do weird, boring things. So checking out those patterns, you kind of can see that usually nature has some interesting ways of aligning things. And it is structured. It is structured in some sort of... It's a structured chaos. And I think doing art, sculpting, and drawing, and creating things is a lot of understanding that chaos and try to reproduce that structured chaos in anything you do to make it feel and look right, even though it's not... I mean, it's kind of random, but it's the kind of thing you have to think about when you're sculpting. I don't know if other artists think about those, but I do. Like I said, hey, hello, that's my wall. Welcome to the stream. Wait, there's a Liliel. All right, let me take a look. Liliel. Evangelion. There we go. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's a weird looking thing. Alright, it's just a ball. Wow. I really need to watch that anime. Actually, did you know that in an effort to catch on the culture, because I missed it, I didn't have any way to watch it when I was young. When I came back to Taiwan, I bought what I thought was the manga, but it was actually just a bunch of pictures. It was under a plastic film, but when I bought it, I took it. I wanted to read it, and it wasn't the manga. It was just a bunch of screenshots of the movie. That was awful. I've been I've been scammed. Ugh. That was a long time ago. Oh wait, I didn't activate. I think it's fine because I didn't do anything on this guy. Did I activate? It is. It is. No, it's not. All right. There we go. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We are good. Whoops. No, it's fine. I think at that point. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever watch it at that point. And I think I know it's a huge absence in in my anime culture. I know it's a huge pillar of Japanese animation, but I don't know. I just missed it. That happens. Let's see. Alright. Dynamesh. Alright, I'm going to spike this guy so much. Let's see. Move first. First I'm going to move it around. Okay, so he's going to have a huge spike going upward. The main... Should I give it some sort of a little paw here, like a couple of double digit thing? I think I'm going to do that. I kind of like those designs. Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. Let me flatten that surface here. All right. Let's see, I'm going to use a clay and push inward here. Have some sort of an idea of what's going on here later on. Okay. And there we go. Second one here, I need to push harder. Push harder! There we go. Perfect. Looks like nothing, but it's fine. That's how sculpting works. Actually, usually before you get a smooth look like this, it's usually a mess like that. It's fine. That's how you should sculpt anyway. Get the shape up, get the main shape up, and then polish. That's also one thing that I've learned that serves me in engineering, in coding, actually. I think there's a lot of, I don't know if that's something that happens a lot, over engineering. I think you can spend a lot of time just thinking about how to make it right. Sometimes that's the right thing to do if the thing you are thinking about is very important and will influence the whole project. However, there's a point also when you're not doing nothing and that doesn't help. And I think you need to be in between. And because I come from art, I tend to just do something, even if it's the worst thing ever done, the worst design ever, you still have something to work on. So you just throw a draft. It's bad, but it's okay. You will add things here and there and modify it maybe from the start and from scratch. But at least you have something to work on. Even if you redo the whole thing from scratch, because you did the bad thing first, you have a good idea of how to do it right. So just do. Don't spend too much time on overthinking before doing anything. I also learned that from maybe you don't know that, but I learned animation on my own almost. No, I did have some animation classes a long time ago, but I think all the important things that I learned from animation, I learned from the book Survival Kit of from animation, and inside that survival kit of animation thingy, from Richard Williams, I think. There's a little picture of him where he learned from his teacher that you should just do the things. No, wait. I think I'm confusing many things. Yeah, I remember the little picture. I think the guy is just bashing on multitasking. Yeah, it's a different topic. Forget what I said. Let me just say that if you want anything done and want to be productive and do something that you want to do but never get the chance to do it because too many things are happening, then stop thinking, sit down and start doing it. That's it. Do it very badly. It will always be better than not doing anything at all. That's the thing. that's it. All right, let's see. I have like 2 nostrils, ugly nostrils here. All right, that's good. That will do. Let me bring that guy here. So to duplicate. Boop. There we go. Again, I have no idea how other people do their things, but that is how I do. I duplicate spheres and duplicate parts and mini spheres. I'm used to duplicate spheres everywhere. But you know, as long as whatever you do is working, I guess it's fine. Boop. There you go. A little bigger, I think. Yeah, I think I'll make it bigger and then sculpt it down like that. Yep. There we go. And duplicate, have it here also. Boop, boop, boop. And maybe smaller. There we go. So those guys are going to be our claws. Let's see. Well, we went through the whole music thing. Boop. Snake hook. Let's see. I think that will do. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I think you see the idea. Boop, 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 boop. Yep, that works. A little bit too round. Ah. There you go. Do we have a Twitch-friendly music website? I remember there was an offer, like proposition last time, but I lost the link. And today I actually took a quick look at Google, and hooray, Zebra Stream! Hello, Panduramin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't played the DMC since last time, but I think maybe I'll go back to DMC next stream. We'll see. What is this? Active use script, projection measure. What did I press? I think I pressed something wrong. Yeah, it's been a long time since the last Zebra stream, right? Like I said earlier to Car, since the video has been deleted, it will forever only be in our memories. That stream was pretty cool. All right, let's see. I think this guy should have a little bump here. Boop. There we go. And okay, so I'm going to yeah, it looks like a nostril. Maybe I should keep it that way. Have it sniffs you. That guy is going to sniff Ruby from those nostrils, and the way to fight this guy is going to put some stinky bombs. Ask Toast to fart inside those nostrils, and he's going to be and die. Yeah, anyway, this guy is going to be an elite Sorad alien. And since you're here, Panduramin, this has been the question of the day, actually. What type of combat do you see for this guy? How is he going to fight? Right now, my idea is that he's going to have a couple of abilities to throw at you. A bunch of, not abilities, but like 3 or 4 different attacks to throw at you. or behaviors, maybe not always attacks, I don't know. I don't know yet what they would be. Since he has such long legs, I suppose he would bash you with the legs. He also has that special type of abdomen, like two parts, two separated two body parts. So I think this can be, maybe he will be able to stand up, and maybe shoot at you from his laser titan. I really place those guys at the titan places, right? It's kind of that's an accident, all right. He also has those mono titan here. Anyway, is he frown enemy frowned? Ground enemy. Yes, he will be a ground enemy. I hesitated to give him some wings here, but as you know, the game, I'm not sure about flying enemies so far. I guess I could create a... I will, actually, I probably need to go back to my code and properly code those flying type Sorad soldier enemies. Because right now I'm using a hack. They are in truth on the ground, but the visuals and the colliders are in the air. But the positioning is still using the nav mesh system, which is ground based. Yeah. I mean, like I said earlier, in video games, just like in movie making, whatever the player doesn't see works, doesn't mind. Just put it under the carpet and it's fine. The magic still happens. Alright, let's spike it up, shall we? I think I'm going to make a huge spike here. Wait, I lack? No, I'm good. Oh, wait, I lack resolutions. No, I think I'm fine. Alright. I'm going to make a big round spike, but make tiny spikes on top of that big. Wait. Turning to French. Control Z is not working anymore. There we go. How much polygons do I have? Oh, that's way okay. Yeah, okay. That's not a lot. Okay, that's good. Okay, that works. Boop. It's a weird shape. I don't think I'm convinced with that shape. Actually, yeah, no, I don't like that. Let's see. Straight it up. Yeah, just straight it up. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, like I said, nature has some structured chaos, and I think I have a grasp of it. I have an understanding of it. I don't think I grasp it completely, but there's some sort of structured. There's logic behind the randomness of nature. I did spend a lot of time. I mean, I'm old, so back then, if I didn't have a comic book in my toilets when I was a teenager and younger, now everybody has a smartphone, but back then I was just looking at my legs and looking at the at each hair that was going out, and I was like, okay, it's regular in the randomness, and it's always kind of like that. But the random is structured. That's what I mean to say. So I'm going to create spikes on that guy that are random but structured. I'm trying to give you some of the my process my thought process here. So yeah, that guy is fine, I think. Here also. For ground enemies, melee is necessary. Yes, that's why I thought about those huge hands of his. Okay. Either, I never know if it's either or either. Either melee, either unusual behavior like teleporting. Otherwise, enemy turns into punching bags, because once you've come closer, advantage of projectile is gone. I mean, I'm planning on I'm going to give him multiple behaviors and skills and attacks, so he might be attacking, he might just jump at you and lash at you, and then jump away again, so you're back at ranged combat, right? I mean, his tentacles are quite small. Maybe I could have them bigger. Although he can just jump using those huge hands. He can just like and throw himself at you. I'm actually not sure about this guy here. Initially, before the stream, he was just like that. I think the tail kind of balance the whole weight issue. Like he's extremely heavy on the front and extremely light behind. Adding this kind of balance that. But I'm not a huge fan so far. Maybe I should just work on that. We'll see. For now, more spikes. Spike is life. There's the danger also. I tend to do spikes everywhere. They're so easy to do and they look so cool. I think that's my laziness is coming out here. Hello, I'm cooler now than 2 seconds ago. Oh no, my horns. Yeah, that's my lazy go-to for anything cool quickly. I mean, you remember, right, with the previous aliens, he got horny butts, he got horny everything. I think I'm falling for the same trap again. I think if I wanted really to do real spikes, I should make it so those are claws, like really fangs coming out of his body. But on the other hand, right now he's kind of like a crab, right? So, and crabs do have that kind of weird spikes. So I don't know. I do be lazy and I do like the spikes coolness of it. Oh well. We're in for that anyway, so let's keep doing that. Boop. Let's see, I think one here will do. No, not this one. This one was bad. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, that kind of work, I suppose. Yeah, alright, that kind of work. Give it to me, like that. Ooh, kind of forcing my way here. There we go. That should work. Let's see. Yep, that should work. Kind of. Boop, 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 boop. Nice! For ground enemy... oh no, I thought it was a new one. Never mind. Yeah, okay. So... as I'm doing that, I'm thinking, yeah, I think the gorilla pound the ground and jump at you is a good attack. And what you said was kind of interesting, like the distance thing. Could be interesting to have an enemy that keeps his distance and only launch himself at you sporadically and retreat immediately. I think that's a really cool idea. I think that's a good idea. Hooray, new enemy design. As you said earlier, enemy design and AI is really important for good combat. Yes, that's the reason why I decided to do that today. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think the distance thing you touched a good point here. The distance thing, advantage of projectile is gone. I'm totally into that. Okay, so I'm going to make this guy vicious one. He's going to keep his distance, but what advantage would he hold by keeping his distance? I mean, for enemies like for characters like Ruby or Natixa, they have ranged attack. But I like the jump at you and retreat behavior. He could stand up and shoot at you using his laser. His laser titan. No, I don't know. I mean, he could shoot stuff, maybe. I don't know. His big eyes of his. Or his tail. Maybe he can do something with his tail. Maybe I could just create a huge tail going super far behind. But that's going to be hell for collision detection. If I do a tail that is way too big, whenever he gets into buildings and stuff, it's going to be a hell for me to debug. That's going to be annoying. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to afford that. Also, this is going to be an elite enemy. That's going to be the boss, the guy who's named Oxok. I don't know yet. Maybe I'm going to make this guy evolve once more and really have some crazy, aggressive Zerg-like body. I mean, this guy compared to the one we have right now is already quite the evolution, right? He's way more aggressive, way more angular and spiky. Let's see, alright. Boop. Wait, I think I'm going to... No, I think I'm going to make a big one here. Make it out. Yeah, I think that works. Make a small one here. That kind of goes with this one, this guy. He goes together. They go together. And have some tiny ones here. Come out. Come out, Spike. Faye, can you check your sound output and on OBS? The stream is extremely quiet. I've checked all the possible stuff on my side. It seems to be the stream itself. Oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe I talk too far away from the microphone, maybe? Is that alright? Or I'm just speaking way too... I mean, it's almost pointless because like 2/3 of the stream is already passed, but yet. No, it's alright. No, you're right to tell me. Is the music way too low? I guess I can. Do that. And myself do that. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Okay. Tell me if that's better. I mean, the background music, I don't want it to be too loud, but maybe it's way too quiet. The volume was fine for me, mate. Oh, we have disagreement here. Everything seems fine on my end. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Boop. Spiky Spiko. Maybe that's too much spikes. No, I think it's fine. Oh yeah, it's too much. Such an annoying guy. I'm like those, I'm doing this to myself, but I don't know if you saw the artist meme, like you got the client behind, like saying a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and it's a forever GIF. GIF. It's a GIF that keeps on going forever. That's true. That's true. That's how professional artists work. Keep the loop going forever. Alright. More spikes. I guess I can do more spikes on my own later. It's not as interesting to watch as more theories and stuff to talk about on the other side. Okay, let's kill this guy. Nah, music was fine. It's the general levels which are low, mainly voice. Talking closer to the mic is helping, but not much. I compared to the other stream, it's definitively quieter. Okay. Let's see if I can. No, that's the gain. Hello, hello. Okay, wait. Let's see. Is there a way for me to register the advanced audio property? Hello. Volume. Hello. Ah, now it's better. Okay, okay. I can directly tweak that in OBS. That's cool. Good to know. It's the first time I use it, actually. Yeah, maybe I don't have my OBS set. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe I should listen to myself. Well, I should watch one of my stream later and check the try to adjust the volume to compared to the average streamers. Thanks. You're welcome. That's actually good that you tell me those. I didn't know that. Okay. We got that awkward looking claw here. Give it a little polish, a little flatten. Flatten. Flatten, flatten, flatten. Boop, 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 boop. I think I'm going to push this inward. There we go. I usually have everything very polished for a while, very round, and then finally, when I decide whatever the texture is going to be, then I start doing having the things less round. I suppose this guy is going to be a claw, so it should have some sort of I guess I would use this, some sort of angles like that to look like a nail or something. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see. Let me just have my shape, my basic shape up. There we go. Move out. I think I'm going to make it more pointy. There we go. And done. Hop, 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 and hop. Okay, claws. I think the basic shape of the claws are kind of there. Like more, yeah, like more, like yeah, like more. Wrong button. There you go. And always, whenever you work on those things, always save, because you never know whenever your software is going to crash. That happens a lot. Actually, I'm very quite used to my ZBrush here. I know some of like whenever I do a decimation, I know there's possible crash there. There are some buttons that I know will have a high chance of crashes, and I always save before using them. But that comes with experience of crashing at the wrong time. Large enemy legs, tails might act as rails the player can grind to inflict damage. That's a cool idea, actually. And welcome to the stream. First name, last name. And yeah, maybe I should create a grind. But so far all the grinds are not. Wait, could I do that? That might be a crazy idea. Oh, actually that might work, because grinding. Okay, so my game so far is using self-written physics. I've written my own physics for the whole skating thing, because I have a very precise not precise, but very specific things that I want for my roller skating physics. That's the reason why I wrote the whole thing. I learned about a thing that is called KCC lately. That's a kinematic character controller. That is a plugin that you can buy for Unity. It looks quite powerful, but I know nothing about it. And when I look at it, I was like, wait, that's the whole physics that I wrote myself for Niantic. So there was a plugin out there that I could just use it, and that I could buy and use. I mean, I guess nowadays you can just buy your way through creating games. But one part of me is like, that's cool, but I'd rather create my own things. Although I'm reinventing my own wheels. On the other hand, whenever there's a bug, whenever there's a specific thing that I want, I have 100% of all knowledge of all the code that is inside my project. I can do anything, so that's cool. On the other hand, I have to spend the time to create all the systems. That's the con and pros. First name, it's a good proposition, yes. Now, and also it would help you test another proposition. Rideable cars. Yeah, true that. Where was I going with the physics? Yes. So right now the skating physics applies, but whenever we grind, I remove all physics from the thing, and I'm just grinding on the curve. I'm just moving the character on a curve that each grind has. And I wonder if it would work if I move the object the curve is on. I actually never tried. Did I? No, I never tried actually. I should give it a try. But I think there would be... my guess is that there would be visually weird visual lag between the update, the physics update and the moving of the whatever is moving the grind. I would have to give it a try, especially since this is an enemy. Therefore, it's a visual, it's a rendering update happens on animation. Well, it depends. It depends on. It's a bit complicated here. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's the rendering of the physics, and then there's the normal update, and the animation is going to make it happen. I don't know. I can just throw it in and give it a try and see what happens. I think that's the easiest way. Just thinking about it makes me tired. Yeah, I guess it's worth a try, because if that works, I think it could be very fun. Yeah, I like the grinding on the monsters idea. That's a pretty cool idea. In that case, I shouldn't have put so many spikes in here. I guess it's fine. It will just grind through the spikes. Or maybe have one of his tentacles here, like grindable, or his tail, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just create a curve that grinds in between those spikes here. Yeah, that's a solution too. Yeah, so you would follow a scripted path here that would do that. That works, I think. That works. It's like Ruby, see the spikes and avoid them. That makes sense too. That's cool. Like regular expression. Oh yeah, okay. From my programming experience, it's better to write my own code unless it's very compact and complicated functions. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on what you're doing. If you're coding your own game and for the kickoff, I mean, Neon Tail is really a passion project, and I created for my own sake. It's not really a. I suppose it is kind of. I don't know. I prioritized my own passion over everything else. So I don't know. Hey, this is a cool curve. I like it. It's kind of there is some weakness in that curve, but there is also some elegance in that curve. I like it. This is pretty cool, and it has a flat surface on the left, and an awkward musculature here on the outside. That's something that I don't dislike. I think it's kind of like the arm. The arms have a weird kind of asymmetrical shape that makes it interesting. And give it strength to one side or to the... Ooh! Hey, I have muscles! Yeah. I'm happy about myself. So that's the thing. If I became skinny a couple of years ago, and doing a tiny bit of exercise, the lines appear. I never had any lines, and that's cool. It appears quite easily because I'm skinny, I suppose. But I'm way too skinny now. That's kind of annoying. But anyway, good luck. Maybe spikes mean one-way grind. Yep. No, I think you can grind both ways. Just that I wonder how balanced it would be, because he's going to be like punching and walking, and you'd be like, I think I suppose I could I could do that. So one thing I could do that would work 100% is to have a phase, an attack, maybe some a sort of he would punch the ground and get stuck there, And then at that point I activate the grind. And you would be able to grind on his hand. However, since it's alive, you know that animations make it so you never have a extremely static object unless you want it to be 100% dead. Therefore, that doesn't solve my problem. If it moves a little, I'll give it a try. If it can handle moving a little without rendering lag, then that would be a very cool idea to explore. That's awesome! You guys are giving me awesome ideas for this guy. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to include the designs of core design of skating of Neon Tail, and he's going to have fun with the powers. That's really cool. I like it. Thank you! Boop. That's what I love about the streams. You guys are giving me weird ideas and weird and cool ideas, and that really puts dimensions, progress, and interesting everything. That's awesome. That's just awesome. Give me more ideas. Boop 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 boop. That's a weird shape. Oh well. In Russia, spiky legs are grinding you while you are grinding them. Alright. I'm not sure where my thoughts should go while reading that. Oh well. Yeah, about the coding programming thing. Unity nowadays became so convenient in terms of assets. In terms of assets, you can kind of download everything from the asset store, and you can really kind of buy your way through game creation that way. I think that's cool. I actually think that's cool. I don't think that's a bad thing. But it's not something that I want myself, because I'm so into creation and having my fun through. Actually, I wonder what my actual job's boss think about that. Like, I keep saying that fun is my own my main drive in working. That's also true. I love. I'm a workaholic because I love what I'm doing, and I'm having the main reason why I work is because I'm having fun. Even tedious work, I like. There's fun behind the tedious work. Like there's a goal to my game. I'm creating a game, and yeah, that's the whole fun of it. So. For me, like, if you have fun while doing your work, the work is going to be better. The end product is going to be better because you have fun while doing it. And if you have fun while doing it, you have a lot of how do you say? You put yourself in the project, right? Because it's fun. You have no reason not to do that. I don't know. My work ethic. If it's not fun, don't do it. And also, it's a little it's a very personal view, I suppose. I think fun can be, as a game designer, I kind of explored, analyzed what fun is, and from my understanding, fun can come from many sources. In a video game, and someone could have fun just by exploring, by testing bugs. Pandora, you one, you are that type of fun. You love that type of fun sources, like finding bugs in the game. And me too, actually. I love that. Everybody, you can love exploring, you can love the story, you're here for the music, you're here for the competition against other player, you're here for farming, you're here to relax and do nothing complicated. I mean, fun can come from many sources, and I also noticed that I can kind of control the fun I want to have by changing the way I see things. And I think that's I'm not sure what accent I'm putting on my on my speech right now. I think at work I can kind of modulate where I get my fun from. I do that actually with my work too. I do that with my first 100% own video game that I created was a shmup, and at that time every day I would just spend some hours playing shmups, just so I have like I'm cultivating the passion. The passion is not there because I have it naturally. I think passion is kind of something that you garden yourself. Like you keep watching anime and you keep having an interest in it. But if you stop watching anime, no matter how passionate you are about anime, after a while you won't be as passionate. That's something that you have to garden yourself, I think. I think the same applies to relationships and to video games and to work and to games. I think if I ever stop playing games for a year, I will lose interest, but I don't want to, and voluntarily play games all the time to keep my passion high about it. And I'm going so far that I'm not sure what I was talking about at first, but we always passion in faith. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah. I really that's my opinion on the matter, by the way. And I think I mean, at my job right now, some of my co-workers seems to be having a tough time with I guess everybody goes through that at one point. I had that too when I was a 3D artist for a while. Like, you do the same thing over and over again as your work. It becomes boring, of course, because there's nothing new to it. And I was wondering back then, am I losing my passion to this? To creating, to art, to 3D arting? Or am I just... Is it just how I'm working that's boring? I think that's the latter. If you can find a way to keep your job, your work interesting, creative, new every day, I don't think you will get bored by it and start to wait. That's the thing I want to avoid absolutely at any work, like working and doing things that I'm not really into and just waiting for the end of the day. That's the one single thing that I absolutely want to avoid. Of course, that's negative to your employer, your work, but also yourself. I mean, it's not fun for you to work like that. I mean, if you manage to be lazy about it, I think it's fine, but I'd rather be working with being hard at work and have fun with my work rather than just not really being there, I suppose. But that's just me, on the other hand. That's just me, I suppose. Boop. Sometimes we just have to live outside work. Yes. I mean, for me... But that's just me. I'm obsessed with video games, and I'm like, I noticed that I can cultivate passion, and I noticed that passion is not naturally there, and that's the reason why I think I can make it so my work can be fun, and anything can be fun if you find a way to make it so. Yeah, I don't know. That's a very personal point of view, and I know it's not very common. I suppose. It makes sense also. If your work every day is the same, of course you're going to get bored by it, and of course it's going to be like work. It's annoying. And I think it's whatever. There are some works where if you're not feeling, if it's boring but you're not feeling like it's a chore, it's a bad thing in your life, I think it's fine. If it's boring but you're fine with the boredom of it, I think it's fine. It's when it starts to be like yeah, I think it's fine. Like I noticed that most people who do cleaning work tend to look happy and feel happy whenever I talk to them, somehow. And I think there's something there. I'm not sure why. I haven't put much thought about it, but I think there's something there to be thought about. Secret to happiness. It's boring, but I suffer from inertia. Okay. Does it mean that now, when you are developing hack and slash in skating game, you would be playing DMC? Exactly. Actually, I bought DMC just for that reason. I actually really I bought Sunset Overdrive because I'm creating Neon Tail. I bought Jet Set Radio. I replayed Jet Set Radio many times just because I'm doing Neon Tail. I mean, that's exactly what I need to do. I need to play games that have somehow some relationship to my project, so that when I create my own project, so when I'm playing those games, I'm like, oh, that's awesome! I want that in my game, and I'm like super hyped to work on my game. So of course that works. That totally works to put yourself in having fun creating your own game. That totally works for me, actually, at least. All right, let's sculpt some tentacles. Does that mean I need to watch some cultured animations to sculpt some tentacles? Yes. Nah. I mean, this is a monster. If I needed a reference, it would be like Cthulhu things more than it is Yamete types. Okay, I don't even know what I'm going to do here. I'm looking at those tentacles and I'm like, oh, what am I going to do here? I don't know. I just want it to be slippery, and reflective, like it's wet. That's pretty much what I want it to be. Should I do those Should I do the you know the how do you call the ventouses? In French it's ventouses, like the spock behind the tentacles of octopuses. I say spock. I hope you understand what I mean. Like spock. Yamete time. Yeah. You know what? I live in Taiwan and my Mandarin sucks because I never studied it. And I actually do that in speaking here a lot, and I so much so that my English kind of also do that too. I tend to use the simple words that I know to explain the complicated things that I don't have the words to. So like the spock and the Yamete type, that's exactly what I do whenever I speak in Mandarin. Suckers. I guess suckers. Yeah, suckers. Yeah. Yeah, so you call those suckers. That makes sense, I suppose. Alright. I mean, the thing is called suckers. I'm not insulting anyone. Yeah. It's good that you specify. But I had the hunch that that was so. let's see, I need a snake hook, and I want those things to kind of enter this body here that way. Yep, that is kind of cool. I like it. Yep, that works. Thing, yep, thingy thing. I think I'm going to... That shape is awkward. That shape is very awkward. We went through the music a second time. Alright, I think I'm going to sculpt like 10 minutes more, and I think I'm going to call it a stream. But at least I got a good feedback from you guys about the combat of this guy. I think the grinding is going to be really cool. I'm sorry about the Neon Tail OST going round and round, but I cannot put any music that I don't have license to, apparently. Hopefully it's not going to say that I don't own the rights to those musics, because I do. I think. Yeah, I do. So for anything Neon Tail, I do. So... Boop. Alright. I think I'm going to add some spikes here too. I mean, he's got spikes everywhere at that point. It would be weird to not have spikes at that point. Bigger and more angled, like that. Yeah. No, too angled, like that. No, yeah, that's good. Yep. That works. Yeah, Nier Automata, I will need to buy this game. I mean, now that I have a job. I mean, I've only been there for a few months. I'm already whole. Okay, let me gather some more money, and then I will buy Nier Automata. I got so much things to pay first as a priority, but it's alright. Also food. If I want to eat healthy, I need to buy food, and it's kind of a... Yeah, well, it's alright. It's alright, it's not that bad. I'm actually more concerned about the... Annoyed, not concerned, but annoyed by the cooking. Cooking every day is so tedious. Oh well. Anyway. Boop. Alright, I'm going to add some spikes here too. I'm not sure about the shape of the tail here. This is awkward. Alright, there's an idea about the scorpion thing, like having it completely bent, but I kind of want him to be able to stand up. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Well, maybe just a stinger like that. No, I kind of want it to be bigger. Like I said earlier, it kind of balances out that the fact that the front part is extremely heavy and the back part looks very squishy and light. And I think this balances out, but it looks awkward. It looks extremely awkward too, so I don't know. Maybe it needs to be just pretty fat, big fat tail. It's a very bad way to do that. I have an inset brush here. Huh. Huh. Okay, we're going somewhere. I'm not sure that's the right place to go to, but we're going somewhere. Nah. Nah, I'm like, huh, but it's huh. Oh well. The legs are grindable idea reminds me of two bosses, El Gigante from Resident Evil and Savior from DMC4. That's true. In both cases, you can climb boss limbs to attack the weak spots. Yeah, I think many games do that actually, and not only games. I know Gun, the manga, does that. With the guy with he has fingers. I bought all the mangas when I was younger. It was really cool. I actually never watched the anime. I think anytime there are huge bosses, it's quite. It's quite rare actually when I think about it. It's not that common. But I think that's a cool idea to have. I mean, our game is about skating. If I'm doing bosses, it would make sense that at one point I was going to make it so the big boss of the game you would need to grind to access some part of him and hit him where it hurts using the grinding to access those places. But I don't know. Also, Capcom used this idea not once, which probably talks about its effectiveness as enemy A. Well, it makes sense. It makes sense that you'd have to use all the features of the game to fight bosses. I mean, that's typically Shadow of Colossus, kind of like that. Oh wow. Okay, I have no idea about the shape of that tail. I think I'm going to do some researches on insects, aliens, and stuff like that. Oh, seen from top also, it's kind of oh, maybe I need some losange shapes. Seen from top, it's interesting because he's got those crazy legs and I like those shapes. It's pretty cool. Maybe the tentacles needs to be way. Oh, what I could do is to have a mess of huge tentacles to end up with the whole thing like that. Do you see what I mean? Like something like that. And the whole back thing is just a bunch of tentacles. I think that would work. So I wouldn't even have this tail, I would just have a bed of tentacle here. I think Dark Souls have one enemy like that. I mean, Dark Souls has a lot of monsters. I should check out monsters from Bloodborne. I think they have interesting shapes for their. Oh wait, there's that DLC where you have monsters, disgusting monsters with tentacles behind. Maybe I should check that out as references and see how that works for them. Oh, that's a good idea. Seeing from top kind of helped. I think, yeah, I think that's exactly what I need. I need the tentacles doing that kind of shape here. I think that's totally going to work. And maybe bulk this part a little bit, bulk it up, make it bigger. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and have multiple tentacles, maybe even tentacles over tentacles and have the huge mess of tentacles here. That's going to work, I think. That may be a reminder of ancient time when cave people got to climb mammoths to kill them. Yes, exactly. That's how we survived as humans before. We climbed the mammoth trunks, doing roller skatings and grinding on them, doing cool figures, and then bump the boobs on their head. That tail reminds me of Locust. They have similar thorn on tail. Oh, that's true. You're right. Oh well, okay. I think I'm going to call it a stream. That was interesting. I think it's really cool that we have now we have a good idea of how this enemy is going to behave and fight. I think he's going to be really cool. I'm quite excited actually. He's going to be quite. He's going to be so vicious. That's really cool. He's going to be attacking you from afar, but by the. I think there's a word for that. By launching himself at you, and then pull back quickly, and maybe slide around you like a like a viper, like a snake. Yeah, that sounds really cool. And having a bunch of tentacle behind, that's going to be awesome, I think. Alright, I'm going to call it the stream. Thank you for watching this. I'll see you next week, and see you on Discord. Bye bye.